Over 1 million candidates are vying for a seat in the barangay. If campaign gimmicks and money shelled out are any indications, it seems there is so much more to winning a barangay post than candidates would like to admit. In tonight's ABC Reports, our correspondent Faye Tobias finds out what's up for grabs in Monday's election.
Barangay Captain Agripino Pili says red is his lucky color. His wardrobe is composed of 100 red shirts, red leather and rubber-soled shoes, and over 30 red hats. On October 29, Red, that's his nickname, is hoping his constituents in Barangay de Paro 2, Caloocan remember him, his name and color when they go out to vote.
Siguro lahi namin yan eh. Dahil nung akin na sila nga, naging city councilor ng aming, municipal councilor ng aming bayan sa Mogat, San Antonio, Nueva Ecija. Siguro sa aking pamilya, ako yung siguro yung siguro sa kanyang tapak.
Boy Copaco Jr. started his career as a kagawad in Quiapo 23 years ago. As a Kapitana's most trusted kagawad, Boy is being groomed to take her place. A political strategy to supposedly keep Kapitana's projects running.
Binala ko naman mag-chairman para yung gawain namin, pagpatuloy niya.
More than 671,000 barangay posts are up for grabs on Monday. While most Filipinos seem enamored with national politics, it is here in the grassroots where the real work is done. At least, that's the way it should work. The barangay serves as a basic political unit responsible in planning and implementing government policies. In earlier times, today's Kapitan was called Teniente del Barrio, a village elder who settled most everything from domestic disputes to more neighborly concerns like who stole Pedro's chicken. These days, the chief exercises more powers and wields a lot more cash. He implements local ordinances, maintains peace and order in the community, and maintains the health center.
Ang sakit lang ng ulo dito sa akin, yung obstruction, yung mga sidewalk vendor,
For his troubles, a barangay official can get a monthly honoraria of 600, lower than that of a car wash boy, up to 9,000 pesos, higher than the basic pay of a soldier in a combat zone. The honoraria depends largely on the city's income, a percentage of which trickles down to the barangay. For the less fortunate areas, the honorarium is hardly worth claiming.
Malaki pa ang sweldo ng aking katulong sa barangay chairman. Pero hindi sa sweldo eh. Kung hindi yung respeto sa'yo.
But the more lucrative source of income for the barangay comes from the regulation of business establishments in their areas. In built-up areas like Makati, the barangay's income alone could run up to the millions. Little wonder that barangay elections can sometimes be as hotly contested as the presidential polls. Like any other politician, they resort to campaign gimmicks just to get elected. The law says a barangay candidate can only spend up to 3 pesos per voter. But just like their counterparts in the national level, few of them seem to follow that rule. The posters and flyers, they say, are donations from friends.
Barangay, more you have to expose yourself to sa tao. You have to meet them eh. Yung gagastos ka, siguro, kung kakain lang kayo, pagka kayo, yung merienda kayo, pagkain na kumakamuya. Pero kung gastosan mo yan, dahil mali.
All this trouble for a simple seat in the barangay hall and a chance to serve. At least, that's the idea. As in most everything else, it is the perks that no one talks about that matters the most.
Eh, meron kami mga insurance, gano'n. Meron kami sa... Meron ka kung mag-aaral ka, anak mo, mag-aaral ka sa government schools, meron privilege na discount o free ata.
At December, meron ibinibigay sa aming 5,000 para sa pamasko ng gobyerno.
Tomorrow, the other side of service. Faye Tobias, ABC News.
The Bureau of Food and Drugs has ordered a recall of at least 11 Chinese food products that contain formalin. The products to be pulled out from the market include candies, noodles, and luncheon meat. The BFAD has issued the directive to the products importers and distributors Monday for the immediate recall of the formalin-laced products. When consumed, formalin may induce diarrhea and cause dryness of the throat. The Philippine Marines and American counterparts joined forces for a series of war games where determination compensates for lack in equipment. Errol Kamatbat with that story.
What they lack in equipment, weapons, and technology, the Philippine Marines made up for with grit and determination as they joined forces with their American counterparts in the amphibious